You know, Uncle is 100 years young. His birthday is on January 1st, as is his mother's, his father's, his uncles, his cousins, and my sister-in-law, who is his cousin. So he is in the Guinness World Book of Records because there are 6 members of the family who we know who were born on January 1st. And we celebrated his 100th birthday.
It came out in an article by Ripley in 1920.
1920. And Uncle, before he came about, is that 5 days ago you guys came back to Hawaii? About 5 days ago. And before you came, I heard that you had to go to the hospital. Is your health okay?
No, I went there for examination. And when I went there, the guy scared the hell out of me. He says, I got bad news for you. I said, what's the matter? He said, you only got 7 more years to go.
So we're abusing him right now. We're enjoying him as much as we can. You know, Uncle learned how to, is there more?
I gotta keep working, you know. Social Security, not enough. I wonder if they could let me live in this place if I let them have my Social Security. I like this place.
Uncle loves it here. Anyway, Uncle did start playing the ukulele, of course, when he was 7. And you want to tell them a little bit about how that happened?
What's that?
About how you learned how to play the ukulele.
Well, when I was 7 years old, I lived in a place opposite the Japanese hospital on Kukene Street.
Are there many Kama'ainas here?
Called,
oh yeah, you know that street.
Called Sereno Lane. And every night of the week, Hawaiians would sit outside in this lane, right opposite my house, and play. They'd sit on logs that they cut from trees. Those days had no street lights, dirt roads and everything. They'd smoke cigarettes and drink that cheap booze like Okolehau and everything. So I got up one night and I went there, and the ukulele player fascinated me. I was watching him. And when they took intermission, he laid the uke down like that. And I managed to learn 2 chords by watching him, C and F. So the leader of the group was a fat guy. He had a stomach like a beer barrel. When he played guitar, he'd lay the guitar like this, on his stomach. So I saw that I wanted to play. He said, you want to learn to play that, kid? I said, yeah. He said, come over to my house tomorrow. I couldn't sleep that night. I kept thinking. I told my mother, tomorrow Jim is going to teach me to play the ukulele. My mother said, oh no, we ain't got no money. I said, no, he didn't ask for no money. So I went there the next day and he says, where's your uke? I said, I haven't got one. Loan me yours. He said, I can't do that. Because you have to have one. When I teach you to play, you have to have one in your possession to practice. He says, you got any money? You folks got money? I says, I got 75 cents home saved in a coffee can. He said, I don't know what you can do with that, but you go around the corner and see Nunes. And Nunes was the first ukulele maker in the islands. He had a big home, and he did all his work in the basement. But when he mentioned Nunes, I was scared because I didn't like that goddamn guy. He was a cranky old man. He didn't like kids. Because when we'd play outside his place with our toys or whatever, for minutes he would wet the grass so we wouldn't hang out there. So when he saw me in his basement, he was surprised to see a kid in there, I think. He said, what are you doing here, kid? I said, Mr. Jim told me come see you. I want to buy an old ukulele that don't cost too much money. So he pulled a couple of used ones from the wall, and he played a couple of chords. And he said, how you like that? I didn't know a damn thing about the ukulele. And I said, good, because I wanted to get out of there. So he says, give me $1.25. I said, no, 75 cents. He said, give me that 75 cents and get the hell out of here.
And we've been enjoying Uncle ever since. His first ukulele, he's back to his first
two
love.
lessons, that's all. I don't, if you ask me really how I learned to play, I don't know. He just gave me 2 lessons. And by World War I, I was 10 years old. I played for the USO shows, entertaining servicemen only. Then, when I was 12, they took me out of school, and I worked in every theater in the islands in vaudeville. Then, when I was 15 and a half, I didn't like the uke at all no more. I wanted to play with big bands, and they didn't use uke at that time in big bands. So I learned to play the guitar and banjo. I'm a jazz guitarist. I played with Charlie Barnett, Bing Crosby, Vito Musso, and all those big bands. But I never touched a uke for 56 years. 7 years ago, my wife and my daughter, which is the only family I had, died. I didn't know what to do with myself. And I heard all these ukulele clubs and everybody getting crazy for ukulele. And I haven't been playing the guitar for 7 years. I picked the uke again, and I've been playing all over the country.
Bill Tapia, the Duke of Ook.
Okay. Crazy.